I gotta look at this episode from two different angles. From an enjoyment standpoint, this was fucking awesome. Like, I mean, we have Team Minato splitting up and each going their separate paths. On one hand, we have Obito and Minato teaming up together. Obito is using the fireball jutsu. They're all surrounded there, and Minato is helping Obito. Those two are going in against all of these fodder, and it's just really enjoyable. You got Rin and Kakashi going on ahead. They got infiltrated as well. You have kunais being thrown in shit. One guy falls into some waterfall, and then at the end of the day, they got backstabbed. Like, the guys that were with them the whole time were bad. At least two of them were, and then they kill the other two, and now they're about to kill Rin and Kakashi. So a lot's going on right now. This is one of the most intense missions I've ever seen Team Minato go on, obviously, aside from the Kakashi Gaiden arc where Kakashi obviously has to kill Rin, and you know, okay, that was completely on another level, but this is filler we're talking about here. It's not gonna get that crazy. But then you also look at it from a standpoint, like, people want this Madara greatness, and all of this does is really stall for time. Like, I understand why they're doing that. The anime's coming to an end soon, and every episode covers like 2 or 3 chapters, so they're giving us filler to kind of like make us wait a little bit longer. They don't want the anime ending so early, but at the end of the day, no matter how awesome filler is, it's really waiting time. Like, for us, we want to see Madara. We don't want to see Kakashi. We don't want to see Obito. We've seen enough of that. And it's apparent that this is going to go on for at least another 2 or 3 episodes. They got to deliver this confidential information to another village, deal with these traitorous threats that are about to kill Kakashi and Rin. Minato is way back there with Obito, dealing with all of these scumfucks waiting for them there, and obviously this mission's not like no C-rank mission. Like, they went from fucking capturing some like missing cat to almost dying in this mission, and with traitorous motherfuckers. Like, that's a big transition. For starters, one thing I have to admit about these episodes regarding Obito, Kakashi, and Rin's life at a young age is that it's really peaceful, and the atmosphere around this time, while again there's a lot of terrible things going on, like Kakashi's dad just killed himself, and at the start of that actual delivery mission, you have Obito asking a dumbass question. Hey, Kakashi, did you hear about this guy that killed himself? I wonder who's stronger, the white fang or the yellow flesh? Like, can you shut the fuck up? Like, I know you don't know that Sakumo is Kakashi's father, and you don't know that the White Fang is Sakumo, and Sakumo is Kakashi's dad, but like, can you be just a little more sensitive around this time and not make these like comparisons that have nothing to do with the actual mission you're on? And this is why Obito gets himself into stupid shit. So you have stuff like that going on. You still have the rivalry between Obito and Kakashi, and Obito is still somewhat depressed, which is why he's coming late to graduation, to class every day. You guys gotta understand that you don't really see the lives of a lot of these characters when they close that door. They're probably really sad. They're like, you know what, my life is pretty shitty because I can't get the girl I like. The guy that the girl that I likes isn't around here for me to really improve on. He's there like all depressed. He doesn't want my fucking help. He doesn't want to be anywhere near me. At the end of the day, he doesn't want to come across as a desperate guy. So me and him still have a lot of tension. So the atmosphere, while it's very peaceful, it's also very dark. But there's something about these scenes that really just make me feel good, like this kind of music. I don't know, that Oriental soundtrack really just calms me down and gets like fully invested into the episode. I don't know, but I just love the atmosphere of these episodes. I definitely feel like if any character is a young version of myself, it's Obito, because I acted the same way as Obito when I was younger. I would always say things to other people, and then when I'm around that person, like, I would never admit that I actually said that shit. And here we have Obito, you know, talking about like, Kakashi's stronger, I'm trying to catch up to him, I kind of care about my friend. But the minute those two are around each other, they have like these egos. Kakashi would not shake Obito's hand. Obito would not shake Kakashi's hand. Like, those two were just on completely different ends. And it's something so beautiful where you have Rin connecting those two as comrades, and if it weren't for her, the dynamics would be completely different. And she really does spicing things up and add a lot of comedy to the situations. Like, even when she's simply around Obito, she's just cracking jokes at him and shit. And so she ends up reading the graduation certificate to him, and she got some very unfortunate news for Obito. Hey, listen, Obito, I got some bad news. Obito immediately thought like, wait, am I not on Rin's team? Am I not on her team? No, the problem's you're on my team. And I was like laughing my ass off. Like, Obito obviously liked the joke, and he was just happy that he was on a team with Rin, even though Rin was making a joke at him. But in that atmosphere, there was just that subtle tone of just disrespect, and I loved it. Like, Rin is just one funny ass girl, yo. And she really does make the chemistry 10 times better, even on that mission when Kakashi was like, no, the mission ahead of everything. We don't have to go back there and save Obito and Minato. They're probably faring against those guys pretty well. She's constantly constantly getting worried, telling Kakashi to go the fuck back there, and that shows you that if anybody's keeping the team together, it's not Minato, it's not Kakashi, even though Minato's like, yeah, let's rely on Kakashi. Because during that mission, he knew he was surrounded. He's not gonna pick out Obito or Rin for help. He's gonna go to the guy who's most skilled and who can protect someone. But at the end of the day, while Kakashi's more skilled than Obito by a long shot, Kakashi doesn't care about his comrades anymore because of what happened. Obviously, his father dying, and his father killed himself because he put his comrades before the actual mission. So to him, like, he has to do exactly the opposite of what his father did, and at the end of the day, Rin is really keeping this shit together. It's nobody else. Now, to wrap everything up, the main message of this episode is, Kakashi, yo, your comrades before the actual fucking mission, because by the end of the episode, when those traitors backstabbed the other two from whatever the fuck village they all came from, if Kakashi put the comrades before the mission, they'd all go back there closer to Minato, and they wouldn't be in this situation so far away from Minato, about to die because these two fodder are about to take out Kakashi and Rin, and Kakashi's gonna deal with them pretty easily. I mean, let's keep it real. But it's the actual message that's important. Kakashi is just completely traumatized by what happened with his father. I don't know how his relationship was with his father before he died, but his death definitely impacted him in a negative way, because before, when he was younger, he cared about his comrades. Even though he'd crack jokes at Obito, he'd always save Obito. He really did want everyone around him to prosper, but when Sakumo died, like, even when his name is brought up, he quickly moves forward. When Ren brought up another objective, he was like, no, to the point, we have to fucking go by the mission. And again, like the third Hokage said when he met up with Minato, his father's death really clouded him. It really changed him as an individual. It really just fucked him up in the head. I fucking love this week's filler, even though, again, it was filler. I love Minato going the hell in there. That kick, that shit was beast. And was I the only one laughing my ass off at Obito's accolades of being good with the old ladies? Obito, you's a player.